Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with the Celtic cross spread. Let's see what kind of energy you're sitting in right now. Very positive. Right off the bat, I got the Wheel of Fortune sitting in the upright for you. Tell me, okay. Tell me about your past. Tell me about your strength. Okay. Tell me what else is influencing this situation here for Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know? Tell me about your hopes or fears, Aquarius. Tell me about your potential outcome. Okay. So I'm looking here at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. So there is something here happening with communication, and it's happening pretty quickly, and it may have caught you off guard a little bit here because this is something that I am seeing kind of swoop in as it's being communicated to you, and you might be feeling a little bit of whiplash from it. So let's take a look at your current energy. Like I said, Wheel of Fortune, when it came out in the upright, and it also came out with the Six of Wands. So believe it or not, you're sitting in this energy of things are going really well for you, even if you don't realize it. So I'll have to find out more with this communication because I do see some challenges over here. So stay tuned. Let's see what's happening here. Ten of Wands. So what you need to focus on, letting go of whatever it is that has been weighing on you. So there is something here that's been weighing on you, and now is the time to release it, which is perfect. We actually have the full moon coming up within the next day or two, but the energy of the full moon does sit around for a few days because it's not one of those, okay, the full moon's over, the energy's gone. It's definitely this ebb and flow, with the peak point being at the time of the full moon. So if you're looking to release something, the full moon is the best time to do it. Looking here in the past, I am seeing strength. So there was something here that took a lot of inner resolve for you to do and to go after. I'll find out more when I clarify. Seven of Swords here is your strength. So it almost feels like, you need to find a way to communicate differently. I want to say manipulate the situation, but I don't think that's exactly what you're trying to do. But even though those are the words that popped into my mind, it feels very much like you're trying to change the way that this is going, the way that this is progressing. Whatever the situation is, you're trying to adjust it. I am seeing here in the near future, 10 of Cups. So if there was any concern that it wouldn't work out, it will. Take that as it resonates. That just felt like it needed to be said. King of Swords. So there has been a communication here that's been impacting it. Not a surprise. I got the Knight of Swords and I've got the King of Swords. So there's definitely some sort of communication that's been happening here. And again, that's why I feel like with the Seven of Swords energy, you're trying to find a different way to go about the same result. It just feels like that's what you're trying to do. Temperance card here in reverse. So it does feel like a pause. It feels a lot like that you're sitting still, or that this relationship P on the end, whatever the situation is, it feels like it hit a bump, but it's not a permanent bump. It's more of a pause, if that makes sense. You're hoping that you're really done with all the obstacles and challenges within this situation. I'll find out more when I clarify. What I am seeing here in the potential outcome position is the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with another fire, or with a fire sign. You're not a fire sign, but you could be dealing with a fire sign. I'm seeing a lot of fire here. And even with the Temperance card, it's also a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It feels like with the King of Wands, there is going to be this bold step into something. It almost feels like, and even just looking at the artwork on this, that you're going into the flames because there's something here that you're searching for. And I'll find out more when I clarify, but it feels like you're going after something in a really meaningful way. So take that as it resonates. That really is coming through pretty strongly. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Wands here for Aquarius. Not surprised. So things are going to work out and you are in this positive energy, whether you see it or not, but there is this pause that's happening and it's almost like allowing a change in perspective to occur. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Five of Pentacles. So the burdens that you're trying to release have a lot to do with feeling abandoned, left out in the cold. It feels like either those are your insecurities or somebody else's insecurities. But it feels like now is the time to start releasing those. Tell me about strength here in the past, which is another fire card. It's Leo. Yeah, okay. Hanged Man in the reverse. So off and on, you've been going through these periods of kind of a pause, but pause for a reason. And so in the past, you were able to move beyond this pause and move forward within the relationship. But you're in another pause. Tell me about the Seven of Swords here. King of Cups in reverse. So with this situation, your strength is really doing things differently than you normally would. The King of Cups is coming across as you, but as you in like a self-love type of way. So male or female, doesn't matter. It's just the energy from the card. It's coming through like you would always behave a certain way. And now you're realizing that things need to be a little bit different in order for things to move forward. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So, a cycle is ending. A cycle is ending. There is some cycle here that is ending, but ending in a positive way. So whatever negativity, whatever restrictions or insecurities have been kind of at the forefront of this, those are being released and things are going to start moving forward, even if you don't realize it yet. Tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah, not surprised here. Five of Swords. So this is definitely about some sort of shift. This is feeling like a shift in communication for sure, but it also feels like a shift in approach. So think of the communication as just one part of what you would do. There's this whole shift in the way things are going to operate, believe it or not. Tell me about this Temperance card in reverse. Knight of Wands. So when this pause is over, things are going to start moving forward again, and they're going to start moving forward again with a lot of passion, with a lot of energy behind them. This is definitely action-oriented, bold, charismatic. So think of it as when things start up again, they're going to start up again, and it's going to take on a different way, a different approach. One that's much more bold and kind of forthright. It's going to be much more upfront. Tell me about this Five of Wands. Five of Wands being clarified with the Two of Cups in reverse. So the obstacles and challenges, you want them to stop. You want this relationship to continue. That's what you want. That's where you're sitting. Tell me about this King of Wands in the potential outcome position. Sitting here with the Nine of Swords. So so it feels like this is the fire that you're moving into. You're moving into something, you're taking bold steps into something that can be painful and cause some anxiety. It's almost like you're taking steps that are going to put you outside your comfort zone, but not in a bad way. It feels like you are going to be stepping into kind of a new way of doing things and a new way of living. Definitely outside your comfort zone. Tell me any last messages for Aquarius. Not shocked on this one. Take time to breathe out. So this definitely feels like it's resonating with this entire reading because you're definitely in some sort of pause right now. So Aquarius, I hope that resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.